Hey everyone, welcome back to GameVault HQ. Today, I'm jumping into Ladies I'm Ready, a fresh FMV romance game that dropped on Steam this March 2025. Picture this, you're Samuel, a college guy caught between two gorgeous women with totally different vibes, and your choices decide how this love story plays out. It's like stepping into a rom-com where you hold the remote. I've been itching to try something new, and with all the buzz around this game, I had to see if it lives up to the hype. So, grab a snack, and let's break down what Ladies I'm Ready brings to the table. Right off the bat, the game hooks you with its full-motion video setup. This isn't your typical visual novel with static art and text boxes. Everything's shot with real actors in real locations. You're dropped into Samuel's shoes, seeing the world through his eyes in first person. It's highly immersive. 1 minute, I'm chatting up Jess, the bubbly, outgoing art enthusiast who's all smiles and energy. The next, I'm trying to crack the shell of Brittany, the cool, shy tennis player with a quiet charm. The acting is mostly believable, though some scenes feel more natural than others. I caught myself grinning at some of the flirty banter, which felt natural, like I was actually there stumbling through a date. The story kicks off simple. College romance, two girls, you pick your path. But don't let that fool you. It's got layers. There are dozens of story branches, at least 5 unique endings, and hidden plot lines that sneak up on you. I started off thinking I'd just charm Jess and call it a day, but then I stumbled into a choice that unlocked a whole side arc with Brittany. It's wild how one decision, like whether to study or ditch class for a coffee date, can flip the entire vibe. The game's got this in-game achievement system too, plus Steam trophies. So I found myself replaying scenes just to snag them all. It's compelling, like chasing the perfect ending in a choose-your-own-adventure book. Visually, Ladies I'm Ready leans hard into its FMV roots. The locations, think cozy dorm rooms, bustling campus spots, and intimate little cafes, give it a grounded feel. The camera works smooth, keeping you locked in that first-person view without feeling gimmicky. I've played FMV games before, where poor video quality or choppy transitions broke immersion, but this one keeps things smooth and well shot, making the experience feel natural. The devs at Midu Studio clearly put some love into making it look like a movie you're starring in. That said, it's not perfect. Some scenes drag a bit, especially if you're not vibing with the dialogue, and the lip sync can slip here and there. Minor gripes, but they did pull me out of the moment once or twice. Let's talk gameplay. You're making choices constantly. Big ones like who to pursue, and smaller ones like what to say in a convo. It's not about right or wrong, it's about what feels real to you. I loved that. One run, I went all in on Jess, playing it smooth and confident. Next time, I switched it up, fumbling my way toward Brittany, and the dynamic shifted completely. There's no hand-holding here. You've got to trust your gut. The Steam page highlights dozens of story branches, and they're not kidding. My first playthrough took around 1 hour, but with multiple paths and hidden story branches, there's still more to uncover. There are even hints of secret endings that require careful choices. I'm tempted to hit up their Discord for hints, but part of me wants to figure it out solo. Sound-wise, it's decent, but not mind-blowing. The background music fits the college romance mood, though nothing particularly stands out. The voice acting carries the weight, and it's mostly good. The girls' personalities shine through their tone. Jess is peppy and loud, Brittany is soft and hesitant. I did catch a few lines that felt stiff, like the actors were reading off a script, but it wasn't a deal breaker. Ambient sounds, like chatter in a crowded hall or birds chirping outside, add a nice touch. Still, I kept wishing for a standout track to hum later. I'll be honest, this game isn't for everyone. If you're not into romance or FMV stuff, you might bounce off it quick. For me, it's a nostalgia trip. It reminds me of those awkward high school days when I'd psych myself up to ask someone out, heart pounding like crazy. The game nails that vibe, pure, messy, first love energy. Pacing's another thing worth mentioning. It starts slow, letting you settle into Samuel's world, but once the choices pile up, it picks up steam. My first playthrough took about 1 hour, and I was hooked enough to jump back in. The replay value's a big plus. Every run feels fresh because the girls react differently based on what you've done before. I've heard that some endings hit harder than others, especially if you go for the lone wolf route and ditch romance altogether. I haven't tried that yet, but it's on my list. So, what's the catch? Well, it's not deep. Don't come expecting a tearjerker or some grand plot twist. It's a light, fluffy romance at heart. The stakes are low, which I didn't mind, but if you want heavy drama, look elsewhere. Also, the game is currently discounted on Steam, which makes it tempting, but the base price feels a tad steep for what you get, especially if you blast through it in a few hours and don't replay. Still, for fans of the genre, it's a solid pickup. Wrapping this up, Ladies I'm Ready is a fun, heartfelt ride that scratches that FMV itch. It's got charm, replayability, and a cozy college vibe that sucked me in. Sure, it's got flaws, pacing hiccups, so-so music, the occasional awkward line, but the core experience delivers. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. It's not reinventing the wheel, but it's a damn good time if you're into interactive love stories. If you've played Ladies I'm Ready, let me know which path you took and what you thought of the endings. Did you go for Jess, Brittany, or take the solo route? Drop a comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this review. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.